Hey YouTube, 12 gauge guns here, doing another gun video, and today we're going to be looking at the Ruger 1022. Wait, what? Hey guys, 12 gauge guns here, and we're looking at the Ruger 1022 carbine. Now, the Ruger 1022 carbine is one of the most popular guns that's definitely out on the market. This thing has been around since the 1960s. There's countless different variants of all wood, of Arctic gray, of real tree camo, of different stock conversion kits, a lot of aftermarket parts. This is definitely one of the most customizable guns out there on the market, and definitely one of the most popular. So we're going to look at it today. The Ruger 1022 is coming in at 37 inches overall length with an 18.5-inch barrel, and it's weighing at around 5 pounds, which it honestly feels real light, real manageable. This wouldn't be a bad backpack gun, not a bad one to go hiking in the woods with. It's definitely light. The barrel is it looks like a hardened flat steel finish on it that looks like it's going to hold up to some wear and tear from the outside. I know people like to go hiking with these. This one here is different than the one you guys saw in the video. It's a Realtree variant. I switched it out from the Arctic Cat variant, and I didn't actually switch it out. Bob Jones did. But to switch it out, it's just real simple. It's one little screw right at the bottom, and the whole receiver and everything with the barrel comes out, and then you just switch it into a new stock. So it's pretty simple, it seems like. But let me get into more of the gun. These stocks here have some stippling up at the top where your left hand would be, and some stippling also here where your rear would be. It looks like there's a little cap here, which is pretty cool. That'll probably let you hold some stuff. I'm not sure how that comes off. That's just a twist off or what, if that's even actually a cap. Oh well. Yeah, this is the Realtree variant, and there's some stippling on it. It feels real ergonomic. At the back, it also has some stippling, but it also has a notch or a groove for your shoulder to lay in pretty nice, when you're taking aim. And it feels real comfortable. I would think this is a great gun for, kids or first-time shooters, or just people who aren't really that accustomed to shooting guns, because the kick is pretty much non-existent. It's real mild, as you saw in our range videos. It's just an all-around fun gun to shoot. The magazine release is a little stubby one here. It's not too bad, and the gun comes with a 10-round rotary magazine, which these aren't bad. I like how they have a flush fit in the gun. It just looks clean. There's nothing coming out, which is pretty cool. I like how that looks. But we also have two aftermarket magazines that we purchased. This one being a Ruger brand 25 round magazine, and this one is real cool. I like how it just makes the gun, you know, look different, gives it a different look and appeal, and it's real fun to shoot. It holds a lot of bullets. It's fun to mag dump. We also have this one. Now, this one did give me a little bit of problems at first with feeding, but after a few different, you know, sessions with it, it started to loosen up and feeds much better now. This one is a ProMag magazine, and it holds 32 rounds. And it's not as appealing because it's clear, but it's still fun to take to the range. It just does suck to load. It takes forever. That's my biggest complaint about it. But yeah, those are real nice to pick up. You know, I know they also probably have round drum magazines. They have a lot of other crazy magazines for the Ruger 1022 that you guys can get if you're interested. This thing, it does have an aftermarket red dot sight on it that can also go from red to green, and has a couple different reticles, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure what the brand is, but I'll try and get that to you guys soon. It's pretty on point, I would say. It's dialed in now, and it's real fun to shoot at the range. You know, I think it was like $30. It wasn't breaking the bank or nothing, but it gets the job done, and it's a nice one. I would say when you buy one of these, you're definitely going to have to pick up some sort of reticle, a red dot, a scope, or a sight, because it comes with nothing. No iron sights or nothing at all, so you're not going to be able to shoot diddly. But yeah, this one is the Ruger 1022, and we're also going to take a look at another Ruger 1022. Believe it or not, this is also a Ruger 1022. Now, this Ruger 1022 is outfitted with a ProMag stock conversion kit. This goes for about $60 to $65 on Cheaper Than Dirt. They have a bunch of different stock conversion kits for the Ruger 1022. Some that make it look like an AR, some that make it look like a G36C, some that make it look like a sniper, some that make it look like an LMG, and they have bayonet attachments. I could go on. And the prices will range from $60 to, you know, upwards of $200. It's really just how much you're looking to spend. But like I said, this one was on the lower end side, but it's still pretty cool. It feels of hard quality. It has the foldable stock at the back, which locks in at the front, and at the rear here, it just has a button that you depress, and that just lets you fold it right in, and it snaps in, you know, pretty well. It seems to hold it real nice. You know, it's a tight fit. It doesn't feel flimsy or cheap or anything like that. At the front here, it has 3 rails. I'm not sure if they're Picatinny or Weaver rails, if you guys can see. But, yeah, that's cool if you want to attach lights or lasers, you know, vertical foregrips, angled foregrips, whatever you want. It's just nice to have the option. And this one here is just a little vertical foregrip that we had. We had this on the high point carbine before, and we switched it to this one. It's not bad. It's cool to either use it in the down or, you know, in the true position. It's a little bulbous, but it still gets the job done. This also has an aftermarket scope on it as well. That is V-Life, if you guys can see here. This was probably, I would imagine, around 30 to 35. Bob purchased this. But it also goes from red to green and has the choice to switch between different reticle sights, which is cool. You know, you can go from the traditional dot to the circle in the dot or whatnot. Just having those options, I think, is a pretty cool thing. Now, something else that's real cool is this has a Ruger 1022 extended magazine release extra large from Timber Creek Outdoors, and Bob really likes this thing. It's right here. He likes how you can have your finger on the trigger and also just use your other one here to drop the mag out like so. And you know, it's less fuss than using the little stubby one that we saw on the previous Ruger 1022 that I just showed you guys. And this one, you know, I have a real blast shooting this thing. It's real fun. I like using the 25 round clip with the all black. You know, it looks blacked out. It looks tactical. For $60, I don't think you can beat the price on this from ProMag USA. You know, I'm a little skeptical on ProMag, especially after the little feeding issues, but now everything's worked out, and I think it's a pretty great stock conversion kit and just totally changes the look and feel of the Ruger 1022. It's just nice to play around with, you know, nice to shoot it in all the different variants, you know. And like I said, you know, it's crazy to believe that these two are both Ruger 1022 carbines. They're the same gun essentially, just different stocks. There's a bunch of different ones that'll make them look even more different. You won't even recognize that it's a Ruger, but they're a great gun. Very reliable, very manageable. The kick is non-existent. A lot of aftermarket parts. I would say if you guys run across one of these, it's not a bad one to shoot or add to your collection. And thanks for watching. This has been 12 Gauge Guns, and catch me next week for another video, guys.